All right, this will be a tutorial for how, I need to tighten my mic arm, for how to set up an Archipelago text client, how to connect to a server. So, to start, take your web browser, you're going to search up Archipelago client download. I would put the link in the description, but YouTube won't let me put the link in the description unless I send them a photo of my face and my driver's license, and I'm not about to do that. So, you'll go here to the latest release. Latest one is 0. Okay, that's the funny number. 0.6.7. Scroll all the way down to, gotta do a lot of scrolling, to assets. Here, you'll go to whichever one you are. I'm on Windows. You are probably too, or Linux. So then click the Windows. You can tell I've done this before. It will just download that for you. Now that that's done, show and downloads. I'll X that out. Okay, I'll X that out. These are from past tutorials. You can just get rid of them. So this is what we downloaded. Yours won't say 1. You can just double click that. You will have to allow it to make changes. Close that now. You will have to accept the EULA, or the LA, I guess, license agreement. You don't have to have both of these clicked. I like to have both of these clicked for, I don't know, because it's nice to be able to access the folder without going all the way into the directory. Click install. We'll just let this run for a second. You can ignore the Celeste music in the background. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. Da-da-da. Fair amount of files to extract, and cannot be bothered to edit this video, so I will not cut this out. We get to sit here and enjoy time together. How wonderful. Alright. Finish. So now that will have done 2 things. 1, it will give you Archipelago, and 2, it will give you the Archipelago folder. You don't need this one. This one's just for me. You will need this one. These are unrelated. So you'll double click this. That will launch it. This will also take some time. Here, let's move him by the sun. That's cute. This is the part where I always wonder if I clicked it, but I don't want to like double click it because I know it'll launch 2 copies and it'll take longer. There we go. Now, there are a ton of options here, and depending on the game you're joining in, you can, like, say you're joining in the Hades client. I think, yeah, you can open that one. Or the 1000-Year Door client, or the Hat in Time client, or the Civ 6 client. If you're playing any of those games, you'll launch with that instead. But if you just want something that tells you what checks are being sent, or whatever, you can go to the text client, which is this one. Connect to a multi-world using the text client. You can go ahead and click open there. Once that is opened, we can close this other one. Which will happen any second now. I'm sure. Any moment. There we go. You can close that. Okay, so this is how you will connect to the Archipelago server. Now, to connect, you will need a server to connect to. to get that, you will get a server web page from the host that will look something like this. This is one that I made with Celeste as an example. So a lot of games will have multiple players, and for each player there will be a player name and a game. Just make sure you choose the correct one. Like, obviously, if you're playing Hades, don't click the Celeste one. Click the Hades game. Or don't click it. We'll get there in just a second. So, in order to connect, you're going to need two things. One, you're going to need this number right here. 65465 is this one. I think this. Okay, hold on. This won't be here if you're not the host. But this all will. So 65465. Minimize that. You're gonna want to type that in up here. Make sure it's archipelago.gg : you do need the colon. I already forgot the numbers, so it's 65465. Then you're going to click connect. It will connect. And if it doesn't connect, then either you typed this wrong, or you will need to refresh this page. Because Archipelago servers automatically go to sleep after 3 hours of nobody being connected. So if you can't connect and this is typed correctly, then you can go ahead and refresh that, and that should fix it. Alright, once you've done that, it should say enter slot name. Here, you're going to go for the name. For me, that will be Madeline, because I'm playing Celeste. I will type in Madeline. And if you spell that right, you'll be connected right in. So now, we don't need this. I'm going to close this. So this will show you what items are sent and received. So I've booted up Celeste. I'm going to quickly get an item here to show you what that looks like. If that's all you're here for, you can go ahead and end the video. If you want to see what that looks like, you can watch until the very end. I probably should have done this part of the level beforehand. Again, if I were smart, I would edit this out. But I'm about to send an item here. Yada yada yada. Now we go over here. And because I just completed that level, prologue, level clear, I sent the item pink cassette blocks. So whenever I send an item, it will show up here. Whenever anybody else from this server sends an item, it will show up here. And that is how you know who's sending what items, as well as what else is going on. Who triggered death links, etc, etc. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. I will either reply to it with answers or make a new video about it. That is all.